It was supposed to be just another royal interview, but what unfolded between Prince Harry and respected journalist Norah O'Donnell on live television left the studio in stunned silence and millions of viewers talking. From the moment the cameras rolled, there was a tension in the air that even the producers hadn't anticipated. Harry, seated under the bright studio lights, looked visibly uneasy, his hands clasped, eyes heavy with fatigue, while Norah, known for her calm professionalism, leaned forward with the precision of someone who had done her research far too well. The conversation began smoothly enough, touching on his charity work and his family's life in California, but the mood shifted the instant Norah brought up the one subject Harry seemed desperate to avoid, the growing rift within the royal family. Her question was simple but cutting. Do you ever regret the choices that have caused so much division between you and your family? Harry's face stiffened, his jaw tightening before he responded. Regret is for those who stay silent. I spoke up because I had to. The audience clapped politely, but Norah didn't move on. She pressed further, citing comments from palace insiders who claimed Harry's actions had hurt the very people he once vowed to protect. You say you left for peace, she countered, but have you found it? For the first time, Harry seemed lost for words. Cameras caught the flash of emotion in his eyes, a mix of anger, pain, and exhaustion. He took a deep breath and said, "Peace isn't something you find once and keep. It's something you fight for every day." But Norah wasn't finished. Pulling out a transcript from a previous interview, she quoted Harry's own words back to him about the invisible contract between the media and the monarchy, and asked if he thought he'd now become part of the very system he once condemned. The question hit like a punch. Harry shifted in his chair, his voice cracking slightly as he replied, "You don't understand what it's like to lose your mother to that system." For a second, the room froze. You could feel the heartbreak in his voice, raw and unfiltered. Yet Norah, still composed, gently replied, "I think everyone understands grief, Prince Harry. What they're asking is why the fight never ends." That's when Harry's calm shattered. He leaned forward, frustration spilling out as he accused the media of twisting his story, his motives, his very life. "You all want a villain," he snapped. "You can't stand it when someone refuses to play the part you wrote for them." The tension was unbearable. Norah, maintaining her composure, quietly said, "No one wants a villain. We just want the truth." The silence that followed was the kind that only live TV can capture, heavy, uncomfortable, electric. When the interview ended, Harry removed his microphone without a word, his expression somewhere between fury and heartbreak. Backstage reports later revealed that he had stormed off briefly before returning to apologize to the crew. Within hours, clips of the exchange flooded social media, with headlines calling it Prince Harry's most uncomfortable moment on camera. Some accused Norah of ambushing him, others praised her for asking what everyone else was afraid to. But what most people didn't see was the moment after the cameras stopped rolling. Norah quietly approached Harry, placed a hand on his shoulder, and said, "I hope one day you find the peace you keep looking for." He didn't respond, but his eyes softened for the first time that night. The entire ordeal left fans divided but undeniably moved. Beneath the arguments and the royal drama, they saw a man still haunted by his past and a journalist doing her job with empathy and resolve. In the end, Prince Harry's humiliation wasn't about losing an argument. It was about being forced, live on air, to confront the pain he's spent years trying to outrun.